Hello twin flames, welcome to my channel and welcome to your energy update. Let's get started right away. You know the drill. And I already got the card. There is information in the description box if you'd like to get my personal reading or coaching session. There's a free intro session you can book on my website through a calendar link, or I think there's actually a link in the description as well. And other than that, we can get started. And I already have the first oracle card that fell to the floor, so I'm going to take it. And of course, we're starting, as you know, I'm starting with oracle cards. And the first message is going to be for divine feminines watching. And the message is listening. Yeah, listening to your heart, to your intuition, listening with an open heart. Where can you use this practice today, divine feminines? What is it that you're not hearing? Remember, we actually had an audio card for you a few days back, maybe just a couple of days back, right? This is another reminder that you are being given the messages. Are you listening to them? Or when somebody is delivering them, an actual person, are you listening to the nuances? Are you reading between the lines? What do you make of it? For masculines, we have the intention card, number 22. Yeah, very interesting, right? Because it's like, why do you prioritize certain activities, certain things in your life? Is it in alignment with your intentions, or your intentions in alignment with it, right? Whichever way you want to call it. But it is very important for the way that you speak of your reality and into your reality and the actions that you take to be very synchronized and very aligned with what your intentions are. Because if your intentions are one thing and you're doing something else, that is a mixed message to the universe, and whatever you're trying to do may not get there. Another way, or another message that I'm seeing here for somebody, is that you may have some hidden intentions with whatever it is that you're trying to create right now, right? There's some kind of hidden agenda, and I don't mean this maliciously. It might actually be hidden from you, honestly. But what's important with this is to ask yourself those questions, right? Why am I doing this? Why is this important? Why now? Why with this person? Or why in this location? And to go deeper with it, why you feel like there's something else, like why is this so important to you? When you're answering that question, if something just hits and you're like, there's something, like there's more here than what can be seen by a naked eye, right? Go deeper and continue asking. It's gonna help you. I'm not saying that you necessarily have bad intentions or it's not worth doing because of those. It's just that you may be more successful with your goals if you understand your intentions better. Okay, now let's go with tarot. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Four of Cups. The Four of Cups also was here recently, which is like a card of, especially in this deck, of like missed opportunities, like a FOMO, you know, like other people are doing all these great, exciting things, and I'm sitting on the sidelines just watching, or not even seeing what they're up to. The Emperor, yeah, wanting to be the Emperor, wanting to be the center of attention. And again, I know, yes, this is kind of ego speak, but you know, it's not, there's nothing wrong with wanting to be the center of attention. It's just that people often feel shame about it, so they don't really say it out loud, right? But it's like, I want to be the, you know, the person to go to spend time with, and instead I'm here, I don't know, attending to my mundane business while my friends are out and about and they're having all these adventures. So for the feminines, we have the Knight of Swords clarified by Seven of Cups. It's like, are you too much in a rush to get something? Like, something is better than nothing, you know? It's like, yeah, there is, you know, it's like when there is I don't know, so many examples come to mind at the same time. When there's a sale and you're like, I don't know, Black Friday sale, right? And they advertise something on the homepage of a site or in the shoe in a store window, and you're seeing that, you immediately want it. It's like, oh my god, this is an amazing deal, I want to go and grab it quickly, without even thinking much. Do you really need it? Is that going to be of use? I mean, are you even going to gift it? Then, you know, like when you buy stuff that you don't really need and you come home and maybe your partner or somebody from your family asks, like, why did you get all this? Oh, you know, I'm gonna give this. Oh yeah, this is gonna go well with that. Especially if it's Black Friday shopping, right? Because it's like holidays are coming, like, yeah, I'm gonna gift it. And then actually, when you sit down and you think about it, you realize that it's not even gonna be such a good gift, right? Not that it's not a good thing, but maybe just not fitting to be a gift. And you won't be using it yourself either. You were just after a sale, after a great deal, after a bargain, right? Another example could be with work. I don't know, you're looking for a job, so many people are these days, and you're trying to get at least something to get you in the door, to pay your bills, right? And as soon as you see an offer that helps you pay your bills, even if it's not that great, even if you're not excited about it, you're grabbing it. You're like, yes, quickly, with big eyes, because it's so hard to find a job these days. There's something here about that rush of like, but again, it comes out of fear, you know, fear of, yes, missing out, but also fear of not being able to achieve, like, you know, I'm not enough, or I'm, you know, my skills are insufficient, or I don't have enough time, whatever that enough is, it's still fear that then speaks into those quick decisions that aren't serving you. And if anything, they're reiterating to the universe that you're in that energy of fear, so you're not ready for, you know, something bigger and better, right? Or this is a cycle that you need to work through. We can go down the rabbit hole where I can give you examples with addictions, with the same kind of fear, but I'm not gonna go there. You're welcome. And then for the masculines, we see Three of Cups clarified by Page of Cups. Yeah, masculines continue studying the role of the female, the nature of female energy, female camaraderie, female nurture, you know, those extra levels that not all men see. There's still so much objectification of female energy, especially, or feminine rather, let's say, among men, you know, in a sexual way, like if somebody's interested in you that way. And most of them are interested, like that's their first instinct that turns on, right? Are they attracted to you sexually? If yes, then they're open to hear the conversation. If not, they'll keep walking, unless there's something really valuable in talking to you. Like, it's still such a big part. We, again, don't speak about it enough, but it is very relevant. Even if we are officially talking about something else, right? We are talking about being better than that. But in real life, that's what happens. And because it's on such a subconscious level, I'm not justifying it, but I'm just saying that it goes unnoticed. And a lot of times even masculines don't know that's what's happening. It's like somehow they're more attracted to this person or that, meaning that they want to talk to them, that they want to help them, they want to something. It doesn't have to be immediately being, you know, a pig and just go like making passes at them in a sexual or romantic way, right? It doesn't have to be like that. But even if it seems neutral and innocent on the surface, there's still something there, right? And so now they're trying to look at the picture and at the energy with more neutral eyes, you know. Feminine's not like, you know, pieces of meat, and I'm sorry, I'm exaggerating a bit, but you know what I mean, right? That you're attracted to and you want to have sex with. But feminines as people, right, with intellect, with feelings and emotions, with gifts and skills and talents, with a lot to bring to the table, apart from, you know, their body and body parts that men could be interested in. And sorry for going into genders, but, you know, you can take it however it applies to you. I would just say, because we're talking about energies really, I would just say I'm giving this example because it's something that I can relate to. I don't know as much of the dynamic between same-sex couples, for example, so for me it's not as easy to give you the same examples there. Although I have my observations, but I don't feel like I have enough information to speak on that. Okay, next additional question for today is Eight of Pentacles clarified by Two of Swords. So both twins want to take action and want to move forward with this connection, but there is some kind of predicament. There is some kind of additional circumstance that is not allowing to just go for it, to just say it out loud. Wow. For feminines, it's Knight of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, so here we immediately see two people, masculine, feminine, the classic, but there is a difference, right? They're not on the same level, and not just because they're different suits, right? That's fine. And the practical feminine could be thinking, wow, this is like a dream come true, a very romantic, sensual masculine. That's exactly what complements me. But it's a knight, and she's a queen, which means that there is a difference in level of maturity, in maybe level of accomplishment in life too. But there is something there that is causing feminines to keep asking the questions. Like, do I even, like, is that really me? Is that the kind of future? Is that the person I want to create my future with? Because I'm ready for family, for children, for a home, whatever it entails for you. But I'm not sure that my masculine is, because they are still at that romantic cycle where, they want to party all night, or they want to have a weekend getaway, or they want to spend a lot of money on a big party. Why am I talking about parties? Or even, a car or something extravagant like that. But they're not really thinking in those terms with those means. Or maybe they just can't afford it, so they're not thinking about it. For masculines, we see the Tower and Two of Pentacles. Very interesting. So something knocks the masculines off their balance. Maybe literally, but most importantly, figuratively, energetically, that they don't feel steady and stable anymore in their current situation. Again, this is a collective read, so it can be very different for everyone. But there's this, for masculines especially, it's part of their masculine energy that requires them, and their ego, right, their representation, requires them to feel like they have it, they have a steady income, they know who they are, they're standing with their both feet on the ground, and then they feel ready to invite feminine in their life and to start talking something serious with them, right? And for a while, masculines felt that way, but now something happened that turned that around. Maybe, I don't know, they did their research and realized that they're not really doing that well financially if they want to create something or create the life that you want because you told them what you want, right? Maybe they suddenly lost their job and now it's like their universe is falling apart and they can't think of this anymore, just not at the moment, let's put it that way, right? Because they need to figure out now, again, like, what am I doing with my income and how do I get into a stable place? What are the feminines thinking about the connection at this time? Nine of Wands clarified by the shadow side, which is a devil card. Yeah, there's definitely some kind of fear, and we spoke about it at the beginning, right? Of like, am I gonna have enough time? Am I sufficient enough? Am I this? Am I that? Like, is this even gonna work out? There is this doubt. But feminines know deep down that this is a part of the karmic unfolding. And I mean, really, it's called the shadow side. So we're working through our shadows this way, right? We're facing that shadow that speaks with the program, that it's too late, I'm not enough, they aren't gonna wait, whatever that phrase is, right? But that's the canvas for us to work with and to learn from. How are the masculine seeing the connection now? Seven of Cups clarified by 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, they know that there is it's like a maze where they know that on the other side there is this beautiful future with you and everything that the two of you want. And they do believe that, it's, you deserve the best and it's gonna be like they'll be able to create this best life for you. But they don't see it clearly how to get there yet. It's almost like they see this in a dream, you know, they're dreaming at night and they see this beautiful future with you, but they have no idea how to get from where they are right now to that point in the future. And so right now there's a lot of like brainstorming and figuring things out, trying to create a plan. Yes. And it's like, do I even have options? They're trying to generate them because they don't like the one that is right in front of them. Either they're gonna get to where they want, they know that already, or it's gonna take too long, or something like that. And now they're like, I need a new plan. So what else can I do? Right? This is like being creative, investigating the opportunities, and having several plans, right? A contingency plan at least. Okay, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If so, don't forget to like it and subscribe to my channel. And until next time,